Okay, go and take your
Mask off?
Mask off.
Oh, that feels weird.
Take it off.
I'm just gonna vacuum first.
Mask off.
Okay. I feel like I'm on a job interview right now.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I want you to know I've been recording this whole thing. I hit record as soon as you sat down so I could have like genuine banter to edit in. So, and then Isaiah decided to do that. So.
Well, now you can edit that part in.
I'm probably going to.
Mask off? Okay.
I started as one of the first crew. There was 7 of us that started on July 13th. It was a Monday.
I lost my job at the university. I was teaching math and I heard about this position and I just applied. It would give me something to do. Little did I know that it would turn into something freaking awesome.
I kind of didn't know what this was going to entail at all. But it's really cool, like the place and everybody here, and I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, really.
I just wanted something to do while quarantining, while quarantining, but I wanted something to do while all this was going on, have a job and kind of be doing something, and I wanted to do whatever I could to make this whole thing end faster, and I thought that that my participation at a testing site could help with that.
Maybe that it was just kind of a crowd control thing and that I'd just be doing kind of minor roles like entering things on the computer or just helping with traffic control.
I don't know. I feel like I went into this not knowing what to expect. It was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll try it. Sounds interesting, and went ahead and did that.
I think just to really, fill maybe that emptiness of not always, being there for other people and trying to help people out. And I think that's really a lot what I got from here.
I've learned the importance of teamwork, and it's a great bunch of people, and I've also learned about the importance of infection control, and also I think I learned a few things about customer service, how people appreciate it when you're nice to them.
The reason I wanted to work at the testing site was because I wanted to be a part of the solution as far as the COVID pandemic went, and I wanted to make sure that our community could get back on its feet.
I think there was a really beautiful time that we all got to spend with each other in traffic, because the traffic job, especially for those who were doing it at the Shrine, understood that it could be a very boring job because you're just either. It can also be really fun when you have like 75 people and you have to wrangle them into a parking lot that only fits 35 people. So that can be really fun. But when you have downtime, it's really fun because you get to know the person who's working with you at traffic, because there's nothing else to do.
What I will miss most about working here is just being with the people. I think that's what I enjoy most, is everybody's here with a good attitude, they're ready to work, they're hard workers. I've never had issues with people not doing their job. Everyone's very efficient and gets things done the right way and super friendly about it. I've never worked with a group of people more ready to work than this group of people here at the Shrine.
I always enjoy the banter between Shane and Phil, and also when Isaiah and Stephen kind of chime in. It's usually stuff I have no idea about because it involves typically video games, things which I have no background in, so I've learned a lot about that stuff.
We've all come from different walks of life, and we are like, with a good leadership, we've been able to kind of work together into a one cohesive force. One could argue that like we are, in a sense, alive, and like this whole community is alive and sentient.
We're not one sentient thing.
Well, I mean, like you could make the argument that like we are like one being. Because
no, we are not one living thing.
Actually, when I first saw the need for it in June, I thought it was a volunteer position. And I have a background of public health and nursing, and I wanted to help with this huge worldwide event, so I wanted to volunteer to help. Later I found out I actually get paid.
We are separate living things working together as one. We're not one thing.
Well, I mean, what are cells to the human body? I mean, are we alive?
I mean, but we are not cells. We are people.
Well, we are cells.
Yeah, but we're not a hive mind. We're not ants, Phil.
Well, no, but we don't know if cells are a hive mind. Cells act different. Macrophage cells act differently from T cells.
Everybody here gets along. I mean, I've never been to a job where I've had everybody just part of like a cohesive group of people that really works this well together, and where nobody is really not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you know, everybody's really attentive, and they come here to do their job, and they come here to do it well. And I'm gonna miss, you know, seeing everybody who really just wants to be here and wants to try and wants to work, and you know, missing everybody. And
we here in a community are alive and sentient because we act together.
We as individuals are sentient. As a community, we are just a community. There's nothing more to that.
Yeah, have you heard of metaphors, bruv?
The thing that I'll miss most about working here is the people. Being able to work with those people from the different backgrounds and see how well they work together. Again, for that common goal is something that you just don't get to see every day, and something that I used to see in the military, but hadn't really seen it in the civilian world. So I was, I guess, surprised and excited to see it happen here at the testing site.
We are separate living
I feel like
organisms.
you can make that argument though, that we are alive.
But you can't. That's a dumb argument. I'm sorry.
But like, okay, so what? Like, the Earth is alive.
No, it's not.
It's been quite a wild ride in the last few months since we've been here. First, didn't think we were gonna be doing near as much as we did, and definitely been a new experience, but honestly glad to be a part of it. I think that for the most part the community response has been great, and just glad to have these new and different experiences.
I'm gonna miss our morning and afternoon cheers together and just being way funny and laughing, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna miss.
I think the funniest thing that just will probably stick with me till I die, even with like it has to be the amount of people that put anti-sanitizer lotion up their nose.
If you poke the earth, does it react to it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
There was this one
Go
time
out there and poke the road, Phil, and see what happens.
I poke the road all the time, and it reacts very strangely. Sometimes
it hits you with a car.
We really tried to be good on the radios, but when you have a bunch of adult-aged people that are kid-aged mindsets, there's a lot can go wrong. But there's a lot of fun that we had too.
after this is done, it's definitely gonna leave a little bit of a hole in my heart there a little bit, because I've grown to really appreciate everybody here and just appreciate the site, and it does make me emotional to know that it's gonna come to an end kind of sooner, but I still am really happy that I did have the opportunity to work with everybody that I did. So
now, why don't I ask you the questions here? Okay? You can.
Because the battery's almost dead.
You know, I'm just really thankful to be part of this. It was a crazy time in the world, and a a lot of people, were just too worried about trivial things during this time period. And I think this overall experience just made me a better person. And I think it made everyone who worked here a better person. And I think we need more of that in the world.
I remember when Blake, what day was it? It was
National Fun at Work Day.
Yeah, National Fun at Work Day. And Blake, who is just a pretty mellow guy, decided to make it fun by popping out into our little afternoon meeting wearing a surgeon hairnet and little booties, and just started hucking frisbees at us and just saying, "Hey, welcome to National Fun Work Day." It was so random.
To this day, I still think that it's amazing that Blake decided, since some people didn't have a white elephant gift, that he was gonna wrap up some duct tape in the monster cans with the duct tape. And then, him just bolting outside to make sure everybody had something. That really got to me, just the fact that he was really like, "Oh no, I'll be right back. I need to have everybody included." And yeah, I just
it feels like the home stretch. Things have really slowed down.
It's a great job. And I appreciate the opportunity to tell you. I'm done.